We're finding out that the economy here is much more diverse than people probably thought, but tourism remains a major economic engine. And the gentleman about to join us now can elaborate on that for us, certainly. Kelly Miller is the very recently named President and CEO of the Convention and Visitors Bureau, known as Tampa Bay & Company, and Commissioner Ken Hagan, the Chair of the Board of County Commissioners, Hillsborough County. Gentlemen, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Just kind of a quiet, routine week, wouldn't you say?
That's an understatement.
Biggest event ever in the history of Tampa Bay? We've had Super Bowls before, but this tops it. Yes?
Without a doubt. And they say it's the equivalent of 4 or 5 Super Bowls packed into 1 week.
Amazing. And Kelly, you came on board 7.5 months ago. So you came in, the planning for this was well underway before you got here. So did you feel like you were, stepped into the fire when you got here? Hit the ground running?
That's a great question. But first off, a big shout out for Tampa Bay & Company, somewhere in the audience. Good job, everybody.
Very nice.
Fortunately, 10 years ago, when this community and the region started to bid on this piece of business, the homework was done. The playbook was written. The bids were submitted, not once, not twice, but 3 times. So I would say we were as scripted as any destination, any region can be. So the partnerships that have been formed with the county, with the city, and with Tampa Bay & Company and all the other entities, we're ready to really step up to the world stage and do a fantastic job. So it's time to enjoy the party, and that's what we're doing right now.
And the party, apparently, you got rave reviews from the party that dropped last night, right?
Good party.
And even though you're the Tampa Bay & Company based in Hillsborough County, this really is a showcase for the region. We need to emphasize that, do we not?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. This is an example of really what we can accomplish when the region works together. And it doesn't get any bigger or better than the Republican National Convention.
Commissioner, explain the relationship between the Board of County Commissioners, City Council, and Tampa Bay & Company.
Well, the Hillsborough County Board of County Commissioners and the Tourist Development Council are fully supportive of bringing in all these various types of events, from RNC, the 4 Super Bowls we've hosted, Shriners Convention, we've had the NCAA first and second rounds of the basketball tournament, Frozen Four, and on and on and on, and primarily from a funding aspect of helping to fund the bidding process, hosting process, and really getting involved in the presentation. I mean, I've been to New York working on the Super Bowl bids, to DC on 2 of the 3 RNC bids, and even up to Baltimore trying to recruit the Shriners Convention to come here. So being involved in the funding, the presentation to the decision makers, as well as resources to help ensure that it's a smooth event, from fire, police, transportation efforts, and so forth.
There are plenty of police out there. I've seen them. How important is it then that Tampa Bay put its best foot forward this week? Off to a good start, but we got a whole week of this.
It's absolutely crucial. The 15,000 journalists that are here, they're going to look for every angle that they possibly can. And one of the things that Commissioner Hagan's just mentioned that I think is really worth noting is this is a convention, and we know how to do conventions well. He mentioned the big things that we've hosted prior to this, and what we want to do is when we do put our foot forward well, and we will put our foot forward well, we can then tell to those other meeting planners, those other what we call big pieces of business, those citywides, we can say, you know what, we hosted this, now we can do your piece of business as well, if not better.
And when you get all these people here, and you mentioned all the journalists, I want to ask you about that. Has there been a concerted effort by Tampa Bay & Company